Hello there, how are you today? This is to specially welcome you to the ATP question of the day. This amazing feature was put together by Ask the Pediatricians Foundation as a platform to answer some of the frequently asked questions by moms and dads pertaining to child health care. And Dr. Gbemisola, who is a consultant pediatrician and the founder of the foundation, would be addressing these questions herself. Amazing, right? Yes, I thought so too. So relax, grab a pen and a drink as we enlighten the world.
All right, welcome to ATP question of the day. How has your day been? Or if you're just starting your day, depending on what time you're watching me, I want to welcome you to ATP question of the day. And what we do here is to answer at least one question that is related to child health and healthcare. This is brought to you by Ask the Pediatricians Foundation, and we are committed to no child dying from preventable cause. And so today I've got a question which some of you have seen already at the beginning of the video. And today's question is a very simple one. He said, "Good day, doctor. Is there any effect in weaning a baby of 1 year who has not yet started walking?" So is there any effect in weaning a baby of 1 year who have not yet started walking? And now let me say that most of the time when I come to this program, especially as I'm doing this series on myths in child health issues, I'm always addressing bad myths. I'm always telling you, don't do that. This is dangerous. Avoid that. Okay. For once, this is actually a good myth. It's a myth all the same, but it's still a good myth. I will tell you why it's a good myth very soon. So, first and foremost, it's a myth in the sense that you're weaning your baby has nothing to do whether the baby is walking or not. So I know there's a lot of belief that if your baby is not yet walking, you should not stop breastfeeding them, and that's a good thing really, because most babies walk at 1 year. And we as pediatricians, we want you to breastfeed your baby for 2 years. So if people say that until your baby is walking, then you should not stop weaning them, it means at least you will breastfeed for at least 1 year or more, depending on how long it takes your baby to walk. So that's why I say it's a good myth. But honestly, it's a myth. So your weaning your baby has nothing to do with your baby walking. Whether you wean your baby early, whether you do not wean them, it has no link whatsoever from the pediatrician's perspective as regards to their walking. So your children will walk when they are ready to walk. Now, let me say that averagely most children will walk at 1 year, but when it comes to developmental milestones, there is a range. So it is possible for a child to walk at 7 months. It's possible for some children to walk at 9 months. It's also possible for some children to walk at 1 year. Some may not even walk until 13 months, 14 months. However, we as pediatricians, we only start getting worried if your baby is not walking by 18 months. And this has nothing to do whether you breastfeed or you do not breastfeed the baby. It has to do with the child's development. Of course, breastfeeding is good for your child's development, because when you breastfeed, there are a lot of things in breast milk like DHA and all that are very good for brain development. And so it's good for you to breastfeed your baby for as long as possible. We recommend 2 years or beyond. And so it is good. But there are other reasons why a baby may be slow walking, and that has something to do with breastfeeding. So if a child has had any injury to the brain, either in the womb or during the time of delivery or after the baby has been born, maybe the baby had an infection like meningitis or anything that affects the baby's brain, it could delay the child's walking. But this has got nothing to do with weaning or not weaning. So feel free to breastfeed for as long as you want to, even up to 2 years and beyond. But whether your baby is walking or not, it has nothing to do with whether you should wean the baby or not. So I hope I've been able to answer that question. But for once, I'm happy to address a myth that's, even though it's a myth, but it's one that I don't mind you keeping to, because it's actually a good one if you like it that way. So till I come your way again, feel free to share our video. Feel free to drop your comments and questions. We know we may answer your question or we feature your question in one of our ATP question of the day. But remember, you don't have to wait for that. You can always go to our ATP Facebook group and ask your questions from Mondays to Saturdays, and all our professionals will be there to answer your questions. And also remember, if you're a first-time mom, or you're a new mom, or you're a mom who wants to know more about child care, I've got a course out for you. It's just google drbemi.thinkific.com and you will see the FTM baby care course. It is very loaded. Everything you need to know about the care of your child, right even before the baby comes to after the baby has been born. Everything about care of the baby, feeding them, immunization, keeping them safe, all of them has been addressed in this course. It's a 12-week course, but it's got 14 units. I'm telling you, when you go through the course, you become a calm and a confident first-time mom. And there are also lots of questions like this, hundreds of those questions that I've answered in that course as well. So you get to know the answer even before your questions come out at all. So feel free to go and sign up for the course, and then I'm sure you will enjoy it. And feel free to reach me if you have any questions on any of this media where Atp Pediatric Foundation is. So I'll say I come your way again tomorrow with another fresh episode of ATP Question of the Day. Have a wonderful day, and bye for now.
How was it? I told you it would be enlightening, and yes, it was. So why don't you join us tomorrow for another edition of Question of the Day? And I encourage you to subscribe to our ATP TV on YouTube. You can follow Ask the Pediatricians on Instagram. Join our Facebook group. Plus, we have an ATP mobile app on Google and Apple Play Store. Download it. Till we meet again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.